There have been some changes in TOEFL's, some changes made in TOEFL's scoring system, like the whole testing experience has been changed. Now I'll share my screen and we'll go through some of the stuff on their website. One thing that has changed relates to the writing section. So there's a new writing task instead of one of the two old writing tasks. There's another one, like still you have two writing tasks, but one of them has been changed. So I think previously it was called independent writing, if I'm not mistaken, and now it has been replaced by academic writing, I think. So let's go to that website. There it is. So new and updated TOEFL IBT prep materials. So this is the official website, yes, ets.org. So here we have some info. So the new writing task, yeah, writing for an academic discussion. This is the new writing task. And it's going to replace the independent writing task, yeah? So they have questions and they are adding questions regularly. So I'm going to open some random question, which I'm not familiar with. Okay, do I choose a lucky number or something? Question 7, question 8. I don't know, let's take question 7. And I'm going to write something which is not directly answering the question. I'm going to do it on purpose, okay? Just to check whether the AI will be able to distinguish that my answer does not really relate to the question. Like I'm going to walk around the question, yes, kind of. So let's see how what we'll get in the end. If I get 4 out of 5, that will mean it's not a good one. So here you have your timer. Yes, on the top right, you can see the timer is already ticking. Yeah, so you'll have 10 minutes. Right. Your professor is teaching a class on education, right? I was responding to the, so first I'm reading the question. You should do the following: express and support your opinion, a contribution to discussion in your own words. 100 words. All right, so here's the question. Companies now make computer games designed to help very young children learn. The games are advertised for use by children aged 2 and often and reading skills presented in a fun game-like style. This result. Do you think it's a good idea for very young children to play educational computer games? Why or why not? Okay, so I got the question. Now, a discussion. Andrew is 2 years old to play. What are essential video games? Educational, the same skills can be taught in traditional ways. For example, it would be beneficial to interact with their parents. Why? Considering stage, I think that actually makes sense. Yes, 2 opinions which differ from each other. So, okay, I've got 8 minutes. I'll take the question. Companies now make computer games designed young children learn. So now I'll twist. Nowadays, governments, there's nothing on governments, yes? So governments make special computer games for young children. Some people find it appropriate, whilst others vehemently oppose it. Yeah, okay. Right. Kelly thinks that it's a good idea for governments for government owned structures. Still, yes, it's not companies. It's a good idea to make games for children as young as 2 years old. She says that technology is important to government and human beings. Therefore, she supports this approach, yes, or this strategy. I'll have strategy. Now, Andrew says that private companies to the end, I'll just check on the timer. Yeah, 5 minutes. Okay. Shouldn't have the right to create, he didn't say anything like this, create computer games for toddlers. He thinks that it might lead to some conspiracy. Yeah, I'm just BSing, yes. Right. He says that traditional teachers and shamans will do the work better. Again, this is crap. Right. I personally think that the current administration should be able to do that. But if Trump comes back, no company owned by him wouldn't be allowed to interact with any child or rational human being. Okay. So word count 127 words. That's good. Yeah. So 3 minutes. I'll just conclude. To sum it up, I support digitalization of libraries and old computer games. Yeah, I should get maybe 2, I think. I don't know how a real life assessor would assess this essay. My English is fine, but I'm off topic. Yeah. So I shouldn't get 3 or 4. I'm just very curious. By the way, I think you cannot copy what you write. So once you submit your answer, it's lost. Yeah, I don't get this. I can cut, but when I cut, I cannot paste it. So, well, there's the paste button, but I had this trouble actually once, so I don't want to do it. Okay, let's push the next button. Writing response. You still have time. Time writing, you can keep writing. Okay. Continue to leave this question. Yes, let's go back so that it's not lost. It's a good idea, yeah, to spare a couple of minutes or 3 minutes and to go through the whole thing. Okay, can I screw this up a little further? Nowadays, governments. Nowadays, okay, let's have some governments make special computer games. Find it. Well, some repeats itself, so a certain, certain groups of people, whilst others vehemently. Yes, suppose it's okay, 1 minute. Means that this ability for government-owned structures to make result. She says that technology is important to governments and human babies. Human babies. Therefore, she supports this strategy. This is the private companies. It's not about that at all. Create computer games for toddlers. Yes, that it might lead to some conspiracy. Traditional teachers and shamans will do the work better. Okay. I don't know. I think that the current administration indirected angel the rational human being. To sum it up, generation of libraries and old computer games. Okay, 30 seconds. Let's just wait. So for today, I just want to test this AI assessment tool. Because I did this with a student of mine who is getting ready to pass her TOEFL exam. She got a 4, but she wasn't sure of it, and me neither. So let's just see what happens now. If I get 2 or 1, I'll be satisfied. Writing on your timer, your response has been saved. Continue. Your score. Oh, no, it's very bad. 4.0. I'm sure I wouldn't get 4.0 with such an answer. I'm sure of it. Okay. So, yes, there's this explanation. Yes, good. Okay. A well-supported, relevant contribution to the discussion. Well, it was not really on point, yes? My ideas are easy to understand, but they are not really about it. Weaknesses, if there are any, use of English that is occasionally ungrammatical, unclear, or unidiomatic. The elaboration of your viewpoint needing a little more detail or explanation. I think I didn't have neither of these. Like, my viewpoint was clear, but I definitely went off topic, yeah, or kind of around messing around, yeah. All right, fair, 2.5, 3.5. Mostly relevant contribution. Well, mine wasn't mostly relevant, right? Limited. You attempted to, but your attempt was mostly unsuccessful or ineffective because of the deficiencies such as, or its relevance to the discussion. Yes, I think this relevance part, yes, relevance to the discussion is difficult to understand. I think I should have gotten like 1 point maybe. I think it's, this relevance point is really about what I did there. My response displays serious and frequent errors in grammar recap. Well, only the same ideas that had been given in another post. You did not contribute to the discussion. I kind of did not really contribute to the discussion on point. So I think we should be aware of the limitations of this AI tool. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's not accurate. So human teachers are still needed. Actually, I'm tempted, like, with the idea of asking AI, like open this ChatGPT thing to do the same. What if I write an essay and ask ChatGPT to assess my essay? What do you think about that? So if you've got any ideas, please comment, like, tell me what you think. Let me just check if we have any comments right now, if some people are following my live. Let's see. Okay. Oops, no, that's not the video I want. I'll go to my channel. No comments. So I think that's enough for today. It was not a 0.4 answer. I'm sure I wouldn't get 4 points based on that. My grammar was good. My sentence structures were good. My vocabulary was good. Yeah, vehemently, whilst, etc., etc. So yeah, you should definitely go through their official course. Like, there's an official TOEFL course on edX.org. If you roam through the official ets.org website, you'll find all the links, also the link to the course. You should definitely do that. And of course, working with with some teachers who are aware of nuances, maybe with people who already passed the test, will do good. Yeah. I'm actually also creating Google Docs document in which I'm just jotting down some ideas, copy pasting actually a lot of stuff from their official course on edX.org for myself and for my students. I'm going to pass my TOEFL exam this August. So I chose that date because the enhancements will start functioning by the end of July. So I chose August in order to to have this new experience. Yes, the time has been shortened. Like previously, I think it was 2.5 hours or longer, and now it's just under 2 hours, maybe 1 hour 55 minutes, something like that. So they have shortened the test. There's this new writing section, and there have been made some other enhancements. Yeah. Well, maybe I could show that info here as well. Okay, so let's just write TOEFL enhancements. There was a table like score users, easier access to scores and Slack. Wait. Oh, it's not there. Okay, so all right, so no test about the shortest. Okay, I think this is what we want. Okay, yes, just under 2 hours. So these are the changes: streamlined instructions and navigation, a shortened reading section with only 2 reading passages. Yeah, the reading section. I think previously we had 4 passages, if I'm not mistaken, and 10 questions each. So you will have 20 questions overall, yes, with 2 reading passages. That's good. A more concise and modern writing task. Yes, this is the academic writing task, which we did, which replaces the current independent writing task. Removal of all unscored test questions. Yeah, in the past, actually, they had this cunning thing. Like some of the questions were unscored. So you'd answer some of the questions and you wouldn't get scores for those. Sometimes you might have had those and other test takers might not. So this thing has been removed. Yeah, so it starts, the effects, yes, it will come to effect on July 26, 2023. So reading, okay, and estimated timing, 35 minutes. Listening, 36 minutes, 28 questions. Speaking, 4 tasks. It's still the same. Yes, for speaking, 16 minutes. Writing, 2 tasks, 29 minutes overall. So 10 minutes and 19 minutes probably. Total time under 2 hours. And there's this video which also showed this academic writing task, how it looks like. We already went through that, so I'm not turning the video on because we just did it. Okay. Scoring guide, yes, the scoring guide, and also it's the same thing that we saw by the end of our testing. Okay, my brain is tired. I can't find the word. Testing cycle. It wasn't a cycle, but let's call it a cycle. So there it is. Wish me luck. On my YouTube channel, I have a special playlist. Let me show you that. So my YouTube channel is English for Growth, and in Armenian, Anglere Nachi Hamash. So a lot of stuff in Armenian. So I got videos, I got shorts, I got lives, playlists, check them out as well. So here in playlists, I have a cap, TOEFL, somewhere I have, yes, TOEFL, IELTS, PTE. I passed my first TOEFL in 2019 in Beijing, China, where I used to teach English. I passed my IELTS in 2021 in Yerevan, Armenia. PTE, I didn't pass it, but I had a student who was getting ready for PTE. That's another test for people who want to migrate to Australia. So we all actually produced an essay with him, I think. So I have lots of stuff here. Also some, ideas of students who went through their TOEFL or IELTS. They gave their feedback. I show my, like in this video, I show my TOEFL paper, like the results and how to interpret them. Yeah. Okay, etc., etc., etc. So you'll find this playlist pretty useful. Yeah. And this is actually how the TOEFL test thing looks like, actually. It's available on their website. You can have this experience, yes, of going through the official TOEFL exam. Oh, this is extra, actually. It's beautiful, but this does not belong here. Okay. So that's it, guys. Yes, I'll leave my contact details in the description section in case if you're curious or you want to take private lessons or anything. +374 44 838 858. So I have WhatsApp, I have Telegram, I don't have Viber, okay? And this is my phone number, so you can call me. You can text me, okay? I'm available. And you'll find a lot of stuff on my website. So Let me show you my website. www.eng2 number 2, yes, grow.org. So this is my website. English for Growth. Yes, eng2grow.org. So you can check the menu if you want to. I have free resources, different levels, different topics, various tasks. I got my portfolio here with my test results, with my TOEFL English teacher certificate. Yes, I got feedback from my students. Contact details, well, partners, you can check them out. So a web page in Russian, a web page in Armenian, and you can check the home section as well. So this is me in Beijing, China. And yeah, this is me again. So some info, you're welcome to check that out. And in free resources, actually, there are many resources which are not yet visible here, but still I got a lot of A1 level content here. Yeah, let me show you the nouns, for instance, with their articles. Yeah. So in this exercise, like you need to drag the appropriate word and drop it in its appropriate field. Yes. Songs, the songs, a song, song, her song, etc. So a similar stuff here with the word idea. Yeah. So this one is about articles, for instance, and I got some extra stuff on articles too. Numbers, yes, you can play these card games with numbers. Okay, you pair them up. Stuff like that. And I even have an online course on politics. It's not complete, but still, I got several lectures read by me on politics from the perspective of objectivism. Yes, the philosophy of objectivism. And I got a political crossword again. It's objectivism and rational philosophy. Yes, so politics from the prism of that philosophy. You need to have some knowledge on objectivism to go through this successfully. Okay, I think I'm really done for this live. So thanks a lot. And see you next time. If you have questions, requests, feel free to leave your comments under the video. If you enjoyed this video, if it was useful to you in any way, like it and leave a comment. And if you're generous, share it. Yes, share it on your social media, because those steps help me. Yeah, you can give back to me through those steps. I'm not paid for this, for making these vids. Yeah, this is my channel. So that's it.